We have friends.
Where I can build my full Lego city with airports and train stations.
So it's very steep right off the bat coming down.
Can you just sit here in the car with Gracie while I go shoot?
I'm Tammy, and this is my husband Scott. We are two artists who traded in our home and art studio for a home studio on wheels. Along with Gracie and Jasper, we've hit the road full-time in search of new landscapes and inspiration. And we'd love to have you join us on our adventures. Scott and I are pretty introverted. You might not be able to tell from our videos, but we're both pretty shy. And one thing we did not expect in this full-time RV lifestyle was friends. We didn't think we were gonna meet very many people or make very many friends, especially given the circumstances in the world today, if you know what I'm talking about. We have friends, like real honest to goodness friends.
You I heard people.
Hey, Mike.
20 guys.
How does a guy who lives in a RV decide to build huge Lego?
Well, you gotta have a hobby. If you're full-time, and we're in Oregon and it rains a lot, so I switch back and forth between jigsaw puzzles, Lego builds, anything that doesn't take up a lot of space, and believe it or not, this doesn't take up a lot of space. You know, you just pop it off and then you can see the room underneath, the schoolroom underneath. Pop that modular off, then you can see the detail underneath that.
Do you feel like you need a bigger RV now?
Well, the goal would be this stuff will almost likely all go into storage down in Arizona. When I finally get a place where I can build my full Lego city with airports and train stations and all that kind of stuff, then I'll build it up full time. Or, you know, I won't do any of that and I'll end up selling it and picking another hobby. I have a picture of me sitting in a Barnes & Noble in Noonan, Georgia, and I have a motorhome magazine, a bagel and the typical stuff, and I kept that picture, and the other magazine was Yellowstone, and I said, hey, in 2022 I'm going to retire. I'll be 55, I'm done. And then as, you know, a little time went by, I'm saying, well, why am I waiting until I'm 55? I mean, why? I mean, what's that arbitrary number? And that's when it came down to, what is enough? What do I need to live what I consider a normal life? I sold my home, got my RV, said, you know what? I'm gonna live in it for at least a year. It's either gonna be something I can handle, or if not, I just go buy a house, keep working for a couple more years to make up for that experiment. And but no, it worked out fine. I just went over 2 years about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, so, and it's worked out well for me. If you guys wonder what I'm doing all the time, it's organizing and trying to build these darn things. Yep.
Where are we at?
Indian Sands something. Indian Sands Trail. Must be nice to be young and not need to wear clothes, you think?
I didn't film it. I didn't film that part. So it's very steep right off the bat coming down. I would suggest wearing good hiking shoes and do not come after it rains. Luckily it's really nice and dry. Scott has his walking stick and I have my hands full with Gracie and this camera. So we're gonna go slow and steady. Oh, check out this mushroom.
What do we got here?
Sand dunes and craggy shores.
Pretty sure I just said, good thing it's not windy.
Gracie's a fair weather Oregon girl. girl. She's happy now that she found some warm sand to lay in. Never say I'm glad it's not windy in Oregon, because then the wind picks up. Alright, onward to exploring. So my gimbal just went kaput, but I'm gonna trade Scott's spots and go down and look at this little waterfall trickling off the cliff. What a beautiful cove and arch that we didn't even expect on this trail. That's the thing, all these trails have something magical. We haven't been on one that has disappointed us. What's going on, babe?
I want to go out and shoot for a half hour. Is that okay? Can you just sit here in the car with Gracie while I go shoot? Oh, wow, look at that. Look at those beams of light.
I know, it looks
It's all just starting.
beautiful down there. But no, I'll stay in the car with Gracie. Us dogs will stay in the car while you go have fun.
All right. Well, I gotta pay the bills.
And on that note, we will say goodnight. Get us something good to end the video with. Better be worth abandoning us in the car.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
That's what they all say.